Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what's going on. What do you need to know right now? It's a general reading. This could be past, present, or future. Okay, so you will know best where it fits on the timeline for you. And with that being said, let's see what's going on today. What's important, Spirit? Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, we'll have to see what this is. So we have the energy here of somebody feeling overworked, or like something is too much to take. Okay, using your last bit of strength to try and carry something to the finish line. Four of Cups, a sense of regret or dissatisfaction, feeling ungrateful, resentful in some sort of way. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to clarify this immediately because I'm not sure whose energy this is. Let's see. Why is the Ten of Wands here? The World in reverse and Temperance in reverse. Yeah, something could feel really, really hard right now because it's just not ending. Okay, the World in reverse. It's like there's no end in sight. You just keep carrying this burden with you, this sack of sticks on your back, and you don't even know how much longer. Okay, there's no end in sight. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, a feeling of impatience or feeling like you're running out of time. Yeah, you could be experiencing a feeling of like you're running out of time. Something is not going to work out, okay? Because it's not ending and there's just this heavy, heavy burden in the air, or you just know that something is getting too much to take here for one person. Nine of Swords. Yeah, exactly. Anxiety, stress, panicking a little bit maybe. Okay, a lot of fear coming up. Yeah, and it's the fear of running out of time. Or like something's not going fast enough, or something's just not going to end, right? Four of Cups. The Emperor. The Sun, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So this has to do with a choice that an Emperor has to make, okay? The Seven of Wands, someone is standoffish or someone is defensive here when it comes to a choice, the Emperor. All right, we'll have to see what this means. What's the Seven of Swords? The Hermit. Yeah, you could feel like there's someone around you that's literally getting away with something, okay? It's like, for some reason, I feel like the Four of Cups is you. That's why at the beginning I said I need to clarify this because I can't really tell whose energy it is. But it's like, I mean, this is sometimes like about holding a grudge and stuff, but I feel more as just a general dissatisfaction of the situation that you're in. Okay, you're like rejecting the whole thing or what you're going through. Because you feel like there's somebody that's just getting away with something, okay? And you're left carrying this extremely heavy burden that you don't really know how to carry because you don't even know when it's going to end, okay? So what's the Seven of Swords? Or if it's going to end positively for you, I should say that, because you do have fear here. Or the Nine of Swords, anxiety, stress, worrying, feeling like you're living a nightmare. Temperance in reverse, you're running out of time, okay? That's a lot for one psyche. Okay. Justice and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're sitting around waiting for justice, but there is none. Everywhere you look, you don't see any justice. Okay, you don't see anything in your situation being rectified. That's what this looks like and feels like, okay? Yeah, it's like a feeling of disbelief, all right? You're looking for justice, but all you see is people getting away with what they did, all right? So what's the Ten of Wands? More to that. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's no balancing it out either, or you just don't know how to keep everything going at once. The Two of Pentacles can speak of multitasking, okay? So it's like, while you're going through the kind of looks like a dark night, all right? Not the dark night in the sense of an ego death. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about just a really dark time, all right? And you're having to do multiple things at the same time, okay? You know, it could be feeling very hard to keep everything balanced, everything going. Because this one area of your life is so taxing and it takes so much of your strength or your mental strength, okay, or your emotional strength, whatever it is. Yeah, it feels like buckling under the weight of everything a little bit, okay? The Star, looking for hope. That's what you're looking for. You could be looking for a sign of hope, right? Faith and trust. Because this energy is not good. This is like the opposite of hope and trust, okay, and faith. This is like, I'm running out of time. I'm really freaking out. Something's not ending. And where's justice? Okay. So tell me more about the Star then. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, no, the Eight of Wands and the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? All right. So this person is just going to get away with this. They're just going to get away with it. Okay. What's this? Prince Charming. All right. Why is Prince Charming here? Spirit. Praying. Yeah. That's what this feels like. It's like praying to God. Okay. You're using your last bit of strength that you have in you to hold on to hope, right? Hope dies last. And you're praying to God and where's Prince Charming? Where are you? Where is the savior? Where is the person that's going to come? Where's justice, basically? Okay. Why is that here? The Ten of Pentacles, because of a lot of money, generational wealth. Okay, the Kingdom here. The Queen of Swords. Okay, anything else about all this energy over here? Date, meeting someone new, setting a date. Yeah, the date. That's the problem right now, okay? Is that you feel like your time is running out and you don't even know what day you're gonna be free of this or what day you're gonna see justice. You just have no idea. You're just sitting around every single day, waking up most likely wondering, is today gonna be the day? Is today gonna be the day? You know, it's like, that's not even the energy though. I gotta be honest. The energy is actually more like, this is the last bit of hope you have. God and prayer, okay? Spirit and prayer right now. It feels like this is the last bit of hope someone here has left, because the way that it actually feels is not, is today going to be the day? It's more like, I feel like the day is never going to come. I actually feel like I'm going to run out of time before the day even shows up. I'm at the point where I feel like it's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, and it looks like someone here is just going to get away with it. This is fucking depressing, this energy, all right? It's really depressing. I got to be honest. So, let's see. What's the Four of Cups? The Four of Pentacles, the Magician, 44, and the Emperor. Right. Wasn't there supposed to be a Liberator on the way? Where's the Liberator? All right. I don't know. The Page of Swords. That's the message. Okay. Or why is the Emperor here with the Sun? The Knight of Cups. The Five of Wands, because there's a fight going on here, or there's a battle going on, or someone needs help coming towards someone in a romantic way, or a compassionate, empathetic way, a generous way, a fight, a battle. What's that about? The message. Okay, that's the message. What's the message? The message is for a wealthy man. The message is for a wealthy man. Oh, the choice that someone has to make, okay, is about a wealthy man. And someone's job, what somebody is working on. Okay, so you want to talk about this choice really quick here that someone has to make. What about it? Yeah, it's about the plan in the future. All right, the plan in the future, and something about running out of time, right? So the choice here for a wealthy man, for the Emperor, it has to do with the timing of something, okay? It's kind of like, are you going to act now or later? Because later is going to be too late, all right? The Ten of Cups. Because it's a race. Something at this point is like a race, is what it feels like. Okay, so we have an Emperor here that needs to make a decision because of a plan in the future, but that plan in the future is too far in the future. Collective here is freaking out right now because collective knows that time is running out and it's not, there's not that much time left. All right, Nine of Wands. Somebody is defending themselves, standing up for themselves. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a fight, there's a battle here. Two of Cups. Somebody needs protection, or there's some sort of a fight coming up. Okay, there's going to be a fight in a family situation or a fight with a relationship of some sorts. Okay, someone needs protection. King of Swords. Someone here desperately needs some sort of protection, all right? Somebody could be really stressed and worried here about this fight breaking out, or an argument, conflict, tension in a family. Okay, there's a lot of defensiveness, tension. There's a lot of tension right now. Giving and receiving affection, equal give and take. Heart with a key, love, welcoming love. Love, okay. Someone here doesn't want to take a chance. They don't want to take a risk. Someone here doesn't want to take a chance. They don't want to take a risk. Yeah, someone here might feel like they have a lot of time left. Okay, something here is about timing. Or this Emperor feels like, well, we still have time. I don't think so. I don't think that whatever this situation is, there's not as much time as the Emperor thinks. Okay. Yeah, in this situation, Emperor and the Hierophant. The Emperor is the one with the control. The Emperor is the leader of the institution, or they're in some sort of a government position here. Okay, they are the leader. They have the title, the Hierophant. This Emperor is in charge of timing something, okay? The Emperor, the one that is pulling the strings in a situation, or the one that is giving their final go on something, they are the one with the choice right now, okay? They have to make a choice. Because there's a bunch of narcissistic snakes here that are wrapping themselves around the collective, or trying to charm and use people, okay? What about this Emperor here? Dog, loyalty, okay? Or an animal, a snake wrapping itself around an animal. Yeah. Yeah, there's no confusion here, or you're not confused about this in the collective. You know exactly what this means, all right? Or you know that you're in a situation right now where you're at the mercy of a criminal. You're literally in the hands of a criminal right now, okay? Or something like that. That's how it feels to you. You could feel like you're in danger, all right? There's no confusion here for you about the situation that you're in. Yeah, choice. Ember has a choice to make, okay? What else? Judgment and the High Priestess. Yeah, time to make a choice, Ember. It is time to make a choice, okay? You have to. I mean, you don't have to. You can do what you want, okay? Ember has free will. But Judgment is here with High Priestess. So, again, that's just another confirmation for me that right now the chips can't fall until a certain decision is made. And it has to do with a day or a time of day. The Empress. The Four of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's where this feeling is coming in with like rejection maybe, or dissatisfaction, rejecting something, a relationship, a partnership, or what's that about? Or being standoffish in a way. I don't know. Twin flames, separation. Unsure of the future. Sadness, unsure of the future. Yeah. If something is going to balance out, right? Yeah, that's that uncertainty that I meant at the beginning. It's like you're sitting in a situation right now where you have no idea if things are going to balance out. If anything, you might be sitting more on the side of this is not going to balance out in time. No way. It's not moving fast enough, okay? Or too much danger or too much burden around, all right? It's not moving the way it should, or that's how it could feel. Okay, wedding rings, a soul connection in the past, all right? A past life soul connection, keeping a positive mindset. Yeah. Yeah, but like, how long are you expected to keep a positive mindset? Like, let's be honest. Okay, I don't know. This feels a bit like, how long is someone expected to stay strong or stay positive or feel like everything's going to work out when everything around them looks like the complete opposite? Okay, I mean, honestly, you're carrying an extreme burden here that you don't even know how to carry because there's no end in sight. You feel like you're running out of time with something. There's panic here, and it's probably not the first time that you felt this way, but nothing changes. There's no justice anywhere, all right? And if anything, the reason that the Emperor probably has to make a choice is because while you're carrying this burden and feeling like there's injustice here that's not being resolved, the people that you're dealing with are also feeling the time crunch. That's why it's a race. You're not the only one that feels like time is running out. So do the people that you're dealing with, all right? So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what this is about. Let's see. Anything else about this here with this Emperor? The Ten of Wands, yeah, it's like, this is a lot to put on someone, okay? And it's a lot to expect the collective also to keep carrying this, like no big deal, okay? Like just, you know, shift your mindset and then you'll be able to carry this all the way. I mean, until when? That's the question. How long? Five of Pentacles, yeah. All right. You feel like you're carrying it all by yourself here in some sort of way, or you're just feeling empty. I mean, the Five of Pentacles could just be like drained. You have no energy left whatsoever. This could be a feeling of lack, okay, or just feeling left out in the cold. I mean, just feeling like left on the front lines of something, all right? Eight of Swords in reverse. You're trying to free yourself from some sort of captivity. But how, when you feel like your resources are completely drained, right? And I'm not talking about like financial resources, okay? What's the Seven of Swords? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's a thief, a criminal here taking action. That someone's trying to get away with something. This Queen of Cups, I can't. Look at that. The same two from the last 2 days. So King of Swords, Queen of Cups are trying to get away with something here. Queen of Pentacles, death. Yeah. The Chariot and the Six of Pentacles. All right. A Queen of Pentacles and something about a permanent ending, a death, a vehicle, transportation, traveling. What's that about? Lovers. A relationship or two people working together. Lovers. Okay. Poverty. Poverty. Why is poverty here? A soulmate connection. Right. Avoiding a conversation called person. Not today. Yeah. Not dealing with it. Hurt. Not today. Something's not happening today. Yeah, I know. It's not happening any day. It's not happening today, tomorrow, or yesterday. So like when is the energy? Okay. Soulmate connection. Why is not today here? The Six of Cups, because of the past, okay? The message is about someone getting exposed here. Yeah, it's like if somebody is already exposed, yeah, that's a thing with justice, right? It's like, okay, so they're exposed. So, you know, like justice should step in, but they don't. So what am I waiting on here? Okay. It kind of feels like you're, I don't know. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like, what the heck? I've been waiting for so long. I feel like I've been waiting for years. I feel like I keep having to wait and I don't even know how much longer I have to wait. Seven of Pentacles is you have no result. You're investing, doing. There's no result. Two of Swords, you don't understand why. Yeah, you're sitting there going like, what the hell? How much longer are we going to do this? Because time is running out, okay? It really is. It feels like time is of the essence for something here. This feels like a whole reading about like what's going on, man. Okay, I don't know. What else? Death. Yeah, it's like you're literally, this is what it feels like. Okay, King of Swords. Whoever this fucking maniac King of Swords is, this is the collective right now. You're literally sitting around thinking, great, someone out here is trying to kill me. Okay? They've been sitting around planning this, plotting this. They don't care how they have to do it. They just want it done. Okay? And the Emperor seems to know about this situation. Yet nobody's doing anything about it. So time is running out. Because if you got a maniac on the loose that's trying to get rid of someone, I mean, how much longer are you going to let this go on? Just wondering. Because if you wait long enough, here, there's a reason why someone is feeling this way. Worried that time is running out, okay? That something is not going to close out. Something's not going to get done. Yeah, it's that fear and that worry that you know, by the time justice steps in, someone's already going to be dead. All right. Is that how far we're taking this? Okay. I don't know. The devil. How far are we taking this with the devil here? All right. So we got a devil on the loose, somebody that's trying to take someone out. And collective is looking at this shit going, all right, so they're just going to get away with it. And you're also going to just leave me out here with this one. All right, then. Okay. So Two of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like you're expected to keep everything going at the same time. You're expected to hold it down and do this and do that and multitask. And I mean, what is that about? The Eight of Pentacles, the plan. The plan. What plan? Okay, if collective is dead, what fucking plan, yo? I'm just saying. if everybody, like, if these people get through what they're trying to get through here, what plan in the future? I'm just saying. It's like, I don't get this. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, I don't get it. All right? I don't fucking get it. Time is running out, and I'm serious. This is not a joke, all right? That time is running out. It's not a fucking joke. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, it's like, just stay strong. How much longer is collective supposed to stay strong? In this energy? Oh, you're strong. Just keep going. You're strong. You can take it. You can take it. Yeah, but, you know, like, if somebody's trying to kill someone, how much longer are you supposed to be strong? Right? Well, just hold on a little bit longer. How long? There's someone here with a death wish, all right? Yeah, it has to do with some sort of money here. The truth about somebody spending money on a liquid, spending money on some sort of food, drinks, whatever that is, all right? That poison here in that cup. The truth about the poison in the cup, the truth about the money for the poison, who bought it, okay? Or who's distributing it? Yeah, the King of Swords. Hangman. The Emperor. The Emperor is still sitting around doing nothing, all right? Not making a decision. So, you know what they say, there's a quote about this, okay? Sometimes the most costly decision you will ever make in your life is when you don't make one, okay? The Ten of Cups. When you just don't make a decision, that can end up costing you the most at the end of the day. When you just say, nah, I don't want to make a decision now, I'll make it later, or not now, later. All right then. But when is later? Because time is running out on something here. Okay then. So, okay, what does the collective need to know about this then here? The Tower. That there's about to be something shocking that happens, all right? We got a Queen of Cups here at the bottom. Yeah, it's like, look, while the Emperor's sitting around going, I think it can wait, these people are sitting around going, how can we get rid of collective as soon as possible? Right? I don't know. The Hangman in reverse, not making a decision. Okay. Yeah, that's going to cost someone the most. That's going to end up costing someone. I hate to put it that way, but it is. Four of Swords. Because, yeah, somebody's thinking too far long term. Knight of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Yeah, there's someone here that's trying to get away with something, all right? Something that they did in the past. Maybe this Ace of Pentacles, again, is just giving me evidence of some sorts, okay? Or like I said, a pill or an item, an object, a gift, a present, whatever that is. That's what they're trying to get away with, okay? The King of Swords comes out again. Somebody needs to be protected from this King of Swords, man. Strength in the Nine of Cups. Yeah, no, it's like, okay, well, just stay strong a little bit longer. We know you got this. You're strong and confident. Yeah, you try to be. You have to be, right? Because that's the only thing that you have really left to hold on to hope, is that you can just hope that you're going to be strong enough to take it, and you're going to be strong enough to get through it, right? This is just about trust. This is just about faith, pure faith, running on pure faith in God at this point, okay? All right, so how is this going to end, this situation? What advice is there for collective dealing with this? The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Timing. Timing is everything, all right? It is. Two of Cups for this relationship, okay? Or the timing of something doesn't have anything to do with this plot or these people. It has to do with a relationship, okay? That could be the day of something, like a date. All right, a date. That date could have to do with a relationship and not with these people trying to get rid of someone, okay? The Four of Pentacles, 88, all right. The plan. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, no equal give and take. The Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords in reverse. What is this about? The Devil. Like, look, if there's a specific date in your mind right now where, or whoever this Emperor is, all right, that you felt like was important in some sort of way, that date, it's like it's not gonna get there. Something is too far in the future. Like, it's not gonna get there. That date is not what someone thinks it is, okay? The Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. Because right now, this devil is trying to get away with something, okay? This devil, this evil person, this evil criminal is trying very hard to get away with something. And by their calculation, they want to make sure that they get away with something or they get rid of someone before the date. It's not like, I don't know how to say it, all right? The Empress. This Empress is going to try and get away with something before. It's Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is going to end with 10 swords in someone's back, all right? Because it's just not going fast enough. This King of Swords, again, is about to take action, yo. I don't know. The King of Wands, the King of Swords is about to take action. This Queen of Cups, this Empress is about to take action. These people are trying to get away with something. They don't care about some fucking date, all right? You think that they care about a date in the future? No, they don't. They're trying to do something now, all right? That's the truth, all right? And the longer that someone sits around and waits and does nothing, the more chances, the higher the chances are that these two are going to not only do something to someone, but they're also going to get away with it, all right? Because no one's stopping them. And everybody's just kind of sitting around waiting for something to resolve on its own. What's going to resolve on its own? They're literally going to keep trying. That date, something about this date in the future, that date is not what someone thinks it is. It's not meant for what someone thinks it is. It's a completion. It's an end. It's not, or the date has something to do with a relationship and not with this. Okay. Anything else? The Two of Wands. Yeah, you need to make your choice, Emperor. Okay. You need to make the choice. The Five of Wands, because there's a battle coming up. Ace of Cups in reverse, or you need to choose your battle. Yeah, you need to pick your battle now. It's time to choose the battle wisely, okay? Yeah, because the only way that this is going to end, look, the only way this is ending is if someone takes action on justice. Justice has to take action. That's how it ends. The world. That's how it ends. It doesn't end with God miraculously just resolving everything and tying everything together. The only way this ends is with justice taking action. And if justice doesn't take action on time, then the time is going to run out. All right? That's not a very nice, you know, message here today, but like that's the fucking truth. All right? Like spirit is trying to communicate to someone that there's not unlimited timing on something. Like it, God can't just keep protecting the collective here because people refuse to do, like, take action on something. Okay, you know, how far is God supposed to protect one person when you have a whole group of crazy people that are also feeling like they're running out of time? You get what I mean? Okay, like, I don't know. God is great, but like, how much are we expecting here? All right. And especially of one person. The Seven of Cups, delusional or confusion. Someone is confused about working together with others and the cycle ending out. Somebody is just confused about some sort of a plan working together with the world. What does that mean? The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, something about this evidence again. Okay, or something about, I mean, this could even be drugs. All right, somebody being drugged. Okay. Yeah, there could be somebody actively trying to drug someone on a daily basis. All right. Anything else? Yeah, somebody's going to have an epiphany here of why they were so confused, or somebody who is confused is about to have an epiphany about something. Okay. About someone being heartbroken, sad, grieving, feeling lost. A death is in the reverse though, not wanting to die. Yeah, who the fuck wants to sit around and think about dying? All right, no one. And something about keeping a positive mindset. Yeah, keeping a positive mindset that you're not going to die. Yeah, but like, okay, that's fine. But then someone needs to also feel like justice is going to happen. All right. Like, how long are you supposed to keep a positive mindset when people keep attacking you? People keep trying to kill you and nothing happens. You're just sat there like a sitting duck. Like you're sat like a fucking lame sitting duck around waiting for them to try again and again and again and again. Like, it's like, I don't know. Controlling, obsessive, possessive, and codependent. Yeah, these people are obsessed and possessive and controlling, and they are obsessed with an outcome. I keep saying that too. Okay. Yeah, this is about someone's stability, security, safety. Safety. Yeah, innocence. Okay, lilies. Heart. Protecting the innocent or someone's innocent heart. Okay, protecting the innocent heart, right? All right, let me just get one more. I don't know, one more, and then I'll end it. What about the innocent heart and this epiphany? The Two of Cups, a relationship. Something needs to be protected here. Yeah, the truth about someone being standoffish, okay, or rejecting something, rejecting someone, or being a bit cold, right? Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like because you're left here to defend yourself and protect yourself the whole time. And it's like a day-to-day thing. You could feel like day to day, you're just surviving the day. Like you're just trying to get through the day without dying. Okay. Yeah. The nine of cups, the Fool, and the Five of Swords. Yeah. You'll get to the point where it's like, okay, so, you know, is help on the way? Like, is justice on the way? Or do I need to try and make a run for it? Do I need to try and do this alone? My freedom? Okay. Do I need to try and fight for my own freedom here? Because like, we're running out of time. Like, it's like, God, what do you want me to do? Okay, God, what should I do? Should I sit around here and wait for someone who's not coming? Or should I sit around and wait for something that's just going to be too late? All right, so how do you want me to close this reading out here with this? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, that's the message. Okay, that's the message. Strength, the message. Stay strong. I feel like this is the last thing you want to hear right now. Stay strong. Thanks. I've been doing it. All right. I've been doing it for a while now. Just stay strong. For what? What is somebody staying strong for at this point? The plan. The plan. The Eight of Swords. The plan. 88. The plan is to stay strong. Okay. Right then. The Hierophant. Because of the Hierophant. The Hierophant is coming in the future. So the Hierophant thinks you're just going to stay strong until they eventually show up somewhere in the future, right? Let's see if you even make it that long. No, probably not. 77, because 77 is in the way, okay? It's like, we need to get something moving here, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, because 77 is already strategizing. So, you know, you got to understand, if one person in this equation knows that let's just use an example. Justice will come in 2 months, 3 months. These people are obviously going to try and get rid of you before then. Before then, right? Logically. Okay, so I don't know about this one. Okay, words of encouragement or advice here for the collective dealing with this. The Page of Cups. Good news about this. Yeah, something about a friend maybe. Okay, the King of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups. Yeah, all right. So confused, sad, upset. Yeah, you don't really know how to feel right now. You don't know what to think. You're sad. Grieving maybe, okay? Because again, this could be you and a friend. You both are like, we're running out of time, man. Judgment, yeah. It's time to make a judgment call, okay? Because this is one burden that is getting way too heavy to take, okay? It's too heavy. All right, it's too much. It's too much for one person, all right? The seven, and the people are already strategizing on how to get away with something. Okay, these people, they don't stop planning. They don't stop thinking and strategizing and wanting to get away with something. They don't stop, and they also don't stop taking action. They don't stop planning. They don't stop trying. You know, and if they know that something might come down on them in the future, you know, I don't know. Justice has to move quicker than these people do in these kind of situations. If not, it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. Okay. So anything else? One last card. The Star. Yeah, you just need to have hope, faith, and trust in God right now at this time, all right? Because you can't see anything. You don't know anything. You have no idea. You don't know. This is a sad situation where you just don't know. You don't know. All you can do is have faith and hope and trust. Okay, anything else? I don't want to leave it here. The Tower. I don't want to leave this reading here because it's such a depressing message today, okay? But the Tower. The Knight of Pentacles, it comes out again. Yeah, the people that are planning, plotting, scheming, they are strategizing right now on how to get away with something, all right? Or these are people that know, look, they believe wholeheartedly, the people you're dealing with, that they will get away with this. They believe it wholeheartedly that they will get away with this. They believe it wholeheartedly that they can get rid of someone here or kill someone here and get away with it. They don't fear the law. They don't fear justice. They don't fear consequence. They don't fear anything. All they know right now is they want it done as quick as possible because they got shit to do. And there's a reason why they want you gone. And it's a fucking race. All right? So, you know, I don't know. At this point, this feels like pure survival. Day in, day out. You need to take care of yourself. You need to listen to God. You need to rely on your intuition. You need to really pay attention to the people that are around you, okay? Because right now it's like you on your own. Because right now, I don't even know if justice is going to show up on time. I don't know. I honestly, I can't tell you. I can tell you that you feel like it's not going to happen. What's going to happen at the end of the day? No idea. But I feel like we're in crunch time, all right? It all depends on this Emperor right now, okay? Which is the next uncomfortable feeling. Like, who wants to feel like their life is in someone else's hands at this point? The Three of Wands, that date in the future is too fucking far, all right? It's too far. It's too far. You're expecting someone to carry this burden that long? It's too far. It's too heavy. The date is not what you think it is. It's not for what you think it is in the future. It's too far away. Okay. If the Emperor does this, if the Emperor really tries to stretch time until then, the collective is going to run out of time. That's the choice. The choice is, are you going to really try and wait that long? Because that's something you could have done in the past life or whenever the fuck, and you ran out of time, man. All right. So stick to the date, run out of time. That's the choice. Okay, that's a choice. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. I hope this helps. All right. Until next time. Bye.